What's up with it once again, ladies and gentlemen, people, humanity, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls, as always. Top of Sneaky Good out there. This is Nintendo Sony Free 2011, aka Manny Wolverine, and of course you guys know the rest of the intros and outros towards this channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all the other good stuff. I'm about a couple days late on a lot of this news, except maybe one of them's like a day and a half ago. And same with this one, it just came out by the time we doing this video, like I think an hour or two ago, so this is super recent. About the whole moves and stats for next week. I think it's the 15th or the 16th, but by the time you see this video, it'll probably be already done. There's that. I was going to do some stuff about Mega Man, a brand new Mega Man game Capcom's already developing for the next major game for Nintendo everything. So I'll leave the link down below since I didn't cover it in this video. So if any people, like I said before, about a couple days ago, I did mention I was a little bit of on a huge ass Netflix nostalgia binge, and some of the stuff I didn't watch from Netflix, it depends. So I don't feel like paying 25, 30 damn bucks a damn month. Because I does suck up a little of my money when I gotta pay bills and taxes on the house and shit, so I'm gonna always get to use Netflix. I only get to use it occasionally here and there. Other than that, this comes from Adam Broder or something like this. I don't remember his last name, but see, I got it on my smartphone just in case. Adam Barnhart. I think that's how you say his name. Any of you guys grew up in the 90s, you probably may or may not remember Gargoyles. I remember I was about 6, 7 years old at the time when I came out. And it was a huge ass fucking deal. I mean, at the time, I really couldn't watch it because my parents, strictly religious asshole fucking pricks that they were, wouldn't allow me to watch certain things or play certain video games because, a lot of the propaganda and shit, they fell a lot for it. And then sadly, they still do to this day. And my old man, he's not as brainwashed by mainstream media bullshit compared to my freaking mom. She is extremely brainwashed into the mainstream media bullshit, but it is what it goddamn fucking is. Sometimes you grow up with idiots that don't know what the fuck is fake and real, and it's just a fucking goddamn cartoon. Not gonna fucking hurt you. And it's sad that they still got this bullshit ass mentality about that. It's like all these old 60, 70, 80-year-old people. Then again, my parents are like in their late 50s almost, so they're getting up there in age for damn sure. But it is what it fucking is. That's not what I'm here to talk about. And I got some Pokemon Sword and Shield news, a very important one that a lot of people are saying this right here, which I'm not going to show you yet, but they did say that it was a glitch Pokemon, might be a Galarian version of, or Galarian, however you want to say it, Galarian version of Farfetch'd. So if you want to skip the first 5-6 minutes of the video, that's absolutely amazing. And links to another video I got that information on may or may not be down below. I don't know. In a matter of a few weeks, fans will be celebrating the 25th anniversary of Gargoyles' first debut on ABC. I kept thinking that was a Fox Kids thing. That was an ABC Saturday morning cartoon. A lot of you guys probably don't know what Saturday morning cartoons are, unless you're in your mid-late 20s, maybe even your early 40s even. You might know what a Saturday morning cartoon was because they used to show them a lot. I remember the first Saturday morning cartoons I was watching before I got real big in anime, because I was into anime, but I did watch a lot of Canadian and a lot of American cartoons too. Like shit back in the day, you got the typical usual suspects like the old school Rugrats shit, Hey Arnold, Wild Thornberries, Rocket Power. I think I was Told by Ginger. I don't know if that was 1999 or 2000. And Our Real Monsters, a lot of the shit from Nickelodeon, Rocko's Modern Life, which I know last month they just put out that fucking Netflix thing. I still gotta get a fucking chance to watch that shit. I haven't taking the time to sit down and watch the Rocko's Modern Life movie Static Cling. I really hope Netflix makes a deal with Nickelodeon saying that it's okay for them to make like a whole bunch of episodes out of that. That would be fucking amazing. As a 90s kid, I absolutely enjoyed the absolute shit out of that fucking thing. I want them to make a remake. I doubt they're ever going to do it, especially in this bullshit, garbage, political, SJW, faggot, feminist bullshit that we use nowadays. No offense to LGBTQIA. I'm using the word faggot as dumb, not because I hate gay people or nothing. Let's get that shit clear. And anyways, they might not do like a remake for Ren and Stimpy or Kablam or stuff. I would love for those two to get remakes or remasters or reboots. I just watched, like the other day, I was watching a remake because I know a couple months ago I heard in March, April that Kel Mitchell is aka Kenan Thompson's friend, which I know he's still famous because he's still on SNL and shit, so he has some sort of like fame and fortune to his name. But Kel, he hasn't really done nothing. I think he did in 2004 or 5. I think he did this fucking, what's it called? Fuck, I don't remember the damn name. He did this like dance like competition show or whatever, but I don't think it took off that well. And that was the last time I heard about him. Like, this was like, it was like 12, 13 years ago, 2005 or 06. It was a while ago. Anyways, let's keep it moving because I don't want to just be here all day talking about nostalgia. But I did watch the fucking like remake for a reboot for all that, and oh man, it's cool that they showed a lot of old school nostalgia people that I grew up with. Like Josh was in there, Josh Revern or Revern, however you say his last name. Of course, Cal Mitchell was going to be there. He reprised his role as the dude at Good Burger. That shit was a fucking jam. 7, 9-year-old little me at the time when I was a 90s kid, I absolutely loved watching all that. And it's cool that he kept the song the same from TLC. So that was pretty awesome. Other than that, yeah. And then they showed Laura Denberg. Oh my god, she was so fucking hilarious. It's like, I felt like I was a kid again just watching that. It is what it is. Let me keep going. ABC. The dark and gothic show was revolutionary for its time, and some of us, at least this writer in particular, are chomping at the bit for the House of Mouse to take the series into something an entirely new generation can enjoy. In celebration of the impending Gargoyles 25th anniversary, we spoke to Keith Davis, someone who's got this show back up just as much as the rest of us. During the conversation, David made it apparent that his character Goliath, the protagonist of the entire franchise, is one of the most favorite roles played in the stories of the career. It says, quote, "You know, those of us who were involved from the beginning, I've always wondered why they stopped in the first place." David tells the show's initial cancellation after 3 short seasons. Yeah, that sucked that it got canceled. I think it might have been the same person that made the Batman animated series show. That's when the voice actor floated the idea of a possible reboot, saying that he'd be entirely on board for coming back as the voice of Goliath for another go-around. I really hope he does. He did really good as that character. And the girl in that show, and the gargoyle chick, fuck, she was hot as hell, man. That bitch was probably one of the first cartoon crushes next to like Harley Quinn and the chick that was in the reboot series. Not the hexadecimal chick, because that bitch scared the fuck out of me. Even though she was hot, but I was too nervous around that bitch. I scared the hell of me. The other chick that ends up when she gets older, I think her name was Alejandra or Andreas. That bitch was way hot as fuck. Probably got my first late 90s, early 2000s kids boner. Just looking at how big her fucking tits were. My god. I was very super perverted back then, by the way. I was no little angel, that's for sure. Of course, when I got out of high school, I couldn't, think on those thoughts because I'd probably go to prison. Let's move the fuck on. Let's see. All right. Have a reboot. Would love nothing more than a lie. He was absolutely one of my very, 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 very favorite characters. And I also maintained that way when I grew up. I wanted to be like Goliath. I think you all agree, Keith. The first debut was October 24, 1994. Okay. I don't remember at that time because once I was about 7 or 8 is when I started remembering shit. I don't know. The series ended up running a total of 78 episodes. A majority of the seasons, 65, which came during season 1 and 2 after Monsters' 52 episodes. Second season, Disney spun into the series into Gargoyles: The Galactic Chronicles, which many have long considered the third season of the franchise. Since then, the show has been a cult favorite with some big-name Hollywood A-listers and go in their hands and properly and eventually. Most recently, the horror mismime Jordan Peele, Get Out, and Us reportedly pitched a live-action version of High Flying Gladiators. Those initial reports surfaced in last June, and it seemed Disney wasn't too high on the idea at the time. Though now they'll have their own streaming services and put all kinds of original content on. Disney Plus launches November 12th. What other classic shows do you hope to see? Share your thoughts and comments below by tweeting. Overall thoughts, views, and opinions. Hopefully they bring this show back. This was like they said, it was a beautiful fucking cult classic thing. This shit was amazing, and I really hope to God they bring it back one day. Hopefully next year or the year after. If not 2019, this year, either 2020 or 2021. I don't know. So this is the little thing that people are saying. This is the glitch that Farfetch'd, Galarian version of Farfetch'd is going to be, or the Gigantamax version. I don't know. Fans believe that the Pokemon Sword and Shield glitch Pokemon is a Galarian Farfetch'd de-evolution. De-evolution? It should be evolution. Oh no, it is evolution. A few hours ago, this comes from Yonman. A few hours ago, the Pokemon Company released a glitch preview of the Pokemon debuting in Sword and Shield. Naturally, Pokemon fans began trying to decipher what this Pokemon could be. Which one was interestingly theory gaming immensing traction at the time. The theory is that the fact that this is a Galarian form evolution of Gen 1 Pokemon Farfetch'd. The main reason behind this is to ease with which, that's a very nasty tongue twister, I don't know why. Farfetch'd can be integrated into the glitch Pokemon's redicated, I think that's how you say it, description. Redicated description, as well as its having been mentioned in the infamous May 2019 leaks. This quote, only Farfetch'd has that could survive the battles against this form. When this Pokemon's leak withers, it will retire for combat. Some Pokemon like Farfetch'd will get regional evolutions like Surfetch. Fans are also drawing to the conclusion, I went too far there, drawing to the conclusion what they think this Pokemon would look like in Unglitched, and most of them are taking it the Farfetch'd concept. Looks like he's telling you to fuck off with this finger right here. That's crazy, bro. If it is, I don't know. I don't think Game Freak would do that, but you never know. My interpretation of the new Pokemon teaser may be giant Farfetch'd Surfetch. Who the fuck knows? And it's the one from like Spain or Mexico somewhere. What do you think of this theory? Leave the comments below. Out of all of them, this one right here in the top part, I'm not gonna lie, he looks pretty kick fucking ass. It's like he would beat the living shit out of you, right? He's using his leak as a samurai sword. That looks kick ass. They did it for Farfetch'd. I really fucking hope to God they do it for Lapras, man. Lapras is something I've been wanting to see either get a little baby evolution for so many fucking years. People say 20 years. It's really been 22 years. If you count 1996, 97, it's in 22 years. Even though 1998 is when the anime came out, it was 97 in the United States, is when Red and Blue came out. People always forget about that shit, though. I don't know why. And more Pokemon-related news, not for the main series, but for the spin-off series, Pokemon Go. Again, moves and stats are all, for all Generation 5 Pokemon have been added. I'm not reading this whole entire thing, so you guys can read it down below. I don't know where this comes from. I think, Zero Gone from Pokemon Go Hub. Pokemon Go now includes moves and stats from the Unova region and their forms. As spotted by several data miners this morning, moves and stat updates for Generation 5 Pokemon are now available in the game's configuration files. We've updated our database with more moves and stats as you would expect, and we're sharing them considerably on a considered list here. Please be aware these things will change throughout the coming months as Niantic balances and tweaks the Pokemon's place in the meta. AKA people are competitive, which is definitely not me. Regardless of that, here's what we have today. And there's all the Pokemon now here. There's probably about 250 Pokemon. I think this one next to Gen 3 and 4 are probably the three biggest Pokedex entries ever. 1 and 2 were kind of big too, but they only started with 151 and 251. So they're not as huge as Generation 3's, 4, and 5's decks is huge. I think when Gen 6 came out, in my opinion, not even opinion, it's probably just pure fact. X and Y, the thing that pissed me off about it not having a lot of content in there, a lot of shit was missing, not to mention the fact that I feel like the story was really unfinished. I feel like they could have did a little bit more. So when Gen 6 remakes come out, which is probably not going to be till 2038, 2040, when I'm going to be a very old-ass man by then. Hopefully they add a lot more extra shit by then, which I don't even know if I'm going to be in the U.S. anymore. I'll probably be in Canada fucking bugging out for the rest of my life. I don't know. But right now, I'm still on the grid. I'm not off the grid yet. Oh, man. The only ones I know I loved for sure was that other one, Hydreigon. That one, and then there's another one I really, really like, Galvantula. Oh, wait. There it is. Oh, God. Oh, I cannot wait to see my baby. Oh, and then there's Ferrothorn, too. God, I love Ferrothorn. They were so fucking awesome. I cannot wait to get my hands on these babies, man. They haven't said nothing about it yet. And then they said something about Yamask having like a silhouette in the background for the last trailer for Pokemon Go. I don't know if that's true or not. It is what it is, though. So, oh, and Virizion. Oh, my God. Out of the three Guardians, the three Musketeers, I love this one the most. And then, of course, there's Keldeo, but I'm not crazy about him. I cannot wait to get this fucking thing in Pokemon Go. That is my fucking baby. I love Virizion. She's so awesome. It should have been a female instead of male. Just my own opinion. That's all I'm going to say for now, and I'm out. Peace out. Late and goodbye. We'll see all you people on the flip side. Like, subscribe, comment, all that other good shit. Subscribe to my video game news and reminder news, and I'm out of here. Peace.